Friday's Tata Trust Board meeting wrapped up cordially, but the debate over listing Tata Sons is now heating up, with the Shapoorji Pallonji Group ramping up its push for transparency and governance. Joining me with the latest details is my colleague and executive editor Nisha Podar with all of the details. Nisha, good afternoon. Give us all the details.
Yes, it's a burning debate right now about Tata Sons listing. And the Shapoorji Pallonji Group, which owns 18% stake in Tata Sons and is looking for liquidity, they want to sell their stake in Tata Sons. For that, it has to be liquid. And that's why they have been taking advantage of the present situation at Tata Trust and Tata Sons to push their agenda for the listing of Tata Sons. But this is not going to be that easy. There are several layers. Let's understand both sides of the debate. While SP Group wants liquidity for 18% stake in Tata Sons, on the other hand, the Reserve Bank of India's final decision on whether or not Tata Sons listing should be done for the compliance with RBI's guidelines is pending currently. In fact, RBI's final decision will be the most critical aspect to watch out for seeing whether Tata Sons needs to list as per the RBI guidelines or not. Now, clarity is also needed whether Tata Capital listing solves for the RBI compliance. Now, Tata Capital, we know, is already in the process of its listing and is going to list on the bourses on October 13th. Sense is that, and I spoke to a lot of sources, that RBI will take a call after Tata Capital listing whether Tata Group complies with all its regulations and whether or not Tata Sons needs to be listed. Now, looking at the trust angle, and Tata Trust needs to unanimously vote in favor of the listing of Tata Sons for this to happen. Now, Tata Trust gets all its funding for the charitable trust from the dividend that it gets from Tata Sons, and it also has a lot of control as it's the 66% owner of Tata Sons. Now, it's not in favor of Tata Trust to give up that control if Tata Sons really lists. So without Tata Trust's full unanimous approval, this listing cannot go through, and especially if RBI does not make it mandatory for Tata Sons to list the company. So here, this particular matter is still a debate, a raging debate at this point, and all eyes will be on Reserve Bank of India's final verdict on the listing requirement of Tata Sons. Apart from that, the big aspect of Tata Trust meeting was cordial, and no sensitive issues and issues of conflict regarding Tata Sons was taken up. So looks like at the moment that particular matter is put to rest and there is some truce for the time being.